everybody, it's 444RR with a quick little, just a random video for today. First, this is kind of a test pilot to see how I would do with doing 7 videos a week. Because I did 7 this week, 1 new video each day this week, and it actually went really, really well. So I think we're definitely all systems go, and 2 thumbs up for doing 7 videos, 1 new video each day of the week in 2015. So, but don't worry, Talk is Right's coming back before the end of 2014, so you don't have to worry about that. All right. So I want to first talk about something really cool that I have found. I'm a Tenyo file, if you didn't know that about me. What that basically means is I love Tenyo magic. I'm a Tenyo file. I love everything to do with Tenyo. They put out really cool stuff, and I tried to win T187 or Mini Metamorphosis yesterday on eBay, but it went for $230, and I could not spend that much. I probably can't do more than $150 for a Mini Metamorphosis. Oh, I'm getting off topic. Anyways, so I didn't win that, but they're always popping up on eBay, so maybe one day I'll win Mini Metamorphosis. Okay, so one of the tricks that I really love right now in my Tenyo collection that I have, and I don't have a very extensive Tenyo collection like most people do. Like most of the Tenyo files on the website that I have found for Tenyo files, most of them have a really big, huge Tenyo collection. I don't. I have a small one. But I still love Tenyo magic. And one of the tricks I love is Mini Metamorphosis. This is a really, Mini Metamorphosis, yes. This is the 4D surprise. And this one is where you make the Statue of Liberty appear, which is a lot of fun to do. But something I didn't know was this background right here is solid blue, but you can actually give it a shake, and the background can actually come out. Well, on this website that I found called funstuffonly.com/Tenyo, you can actually get upgrade cards for this 4D surprise. I want to first of all thank the guy who runs the site. His name is John. He's a really nice guy, and he actually sent me the cards. I asked him if I could get the upgrade cards. You can actually buy the upgrade cards on his site, and there's lots of different things you can actually get for Tenyo tricks that are already out on the market right now. There's one for the 4-dimensional trunk. You can get an upgrade part for that. So, yeah, so there's upgrade parts and that kind of thing for that. So, anyways, he makes these cards for the 4D surprise. They're background cards, and they're actually flags. One is a France flag, and one's a United States flag. So I'm going to put the United States flag in here, and it just goes right in your little background like that. And it looks really nice back there. And then when you have the Statue of Liberty on the little base, that actually looks really nice to have a United States flag. So if you want to pick up a set of cards yourself, contact John at funstuffonly.com/Tenyo, and then go under the buy or sell tab, and there's an add-ons for sale tab. Click on the add-ons for sale, and you can find his email right on there, and you can have him send you these Tenyo background cards, and they're $3. He's selling them for $3, which is actually a really good deal for these because they're really nice, nicely made and that kind of thing. All right, so go and check out the Tenyo file site, funstuffonly.com/Tenyo. Again, thank you, John, for my cards. Really, really love them, and there's a lot of really fun information on the on this Tenyo site that I found. There's also a Tenyo magic forum you can check out as well, where other Tenyo lovers are talking about Tenyo. Speaking of Tenyo magic, I recently just placed an order for a new Tenyo trick that should come in a couple weeks, probably in like 2 weeks, because I did the standard shipping on that, so it'll take about 7 to 10 business days, but it may come faster than that. But I just ordered a trick that every Tenyo lover is telling me to get. BX Shepard has told me to get this trick. Another guy, I can't remember his name, has told me to get it. The guy John, I cannot get that out, from the Fun Stuff Only website, has told me to get this, and I finally puckered up and got it because I didn't win the auction for the T187 trick. I decided to pony up and get this one. It is Crystal Cleaver. Everyone's telling me to get this, so I puckered up, spent the money, and I got it. Basically, what that is there's like this crystal little, well, crystal. It's more, I think it's more of a plexiglass kind of thing, or it's more of a like a plastic box. You put a ring inside of it. There's a sword. You start it up at the top of this little contraption, and you bring the sword down, and when you lift off the lid of this little box, you can see the sword has pierced the plastic box and is now, the ring is now around the sword. So it's basically gone through two solid objects, a box, and then a ring. So I'm really excited to get this, and on the funstuffonly.com, there is a collecting tab, and it talks about, it's not under there, but I can't find it anyways. I can't remember exactly where it is. But there is a place on that site that says these tricks you should get before the price goes up, because they're going to be really expensive tricks when they stop making them and the price starts going up on them. And one of them was Crystal Cleaver. Another one is the 4D Trunk, I think, was the other one that was mentioned on there. But so I did get the Crystal Cleaver. Thank you to John for that, for even making me even more want that trick. Now, I'm gonna name this video Tenyo time, because there is another website that I found. Well, it was kind of a branch off of the funstuffonly.com. Whoops, let me turn that down. And they talked about a new Tenyo product coming out, but it's made by a company called Tenyo Elite. And Tenyo Elite's new product, they take classic products, but they upgrade it a little bit. So there's one called the Zigzag Cigarette that Tenyo made, a while back ago. And it was a plastic little box. And basically you take a cigarette, put it in there, and you cut it into 3 pieces. Well, Tenyo Elite has made it now so it's wooden. So they made it wood, and I think it was wood. Yeah, I think it was wood. They made it out of wood and stuff like that. But anyways, there's going to be a new trick coming out very, very soon. And they're going to remake a classic Tenyo trick. According to what I've heard online, they are going to remake a classic Tenyo effect. And they're going to remake it wooden. They're going to make it a wooden classic effect. And the prototype for the classic Tenyo trick, they were actually going to make it wooden in the prototype, but because of the assembly process for the trick, they scrapped the wooden idea and made it plastic. Now, what a lot of Tenyo files online are saying is the new Tenyo Elite item is going to be a remake of T-187. A lot of people are thinking that it's going to be a remake of the mini metamorphosis trick, but instead of the box being plastic and looking like it's a wooden box, it's actually going to be a wooden box. So I'm really excited about this, if it is going to be T-187, because I think I'm going to pucker up and I'm going to spend the money on that. To get that trick. Now, granted, the Zigzag Cigarette trick is, because they made it out of wood, was $225. Very expensive for that. And the Tenyo, if it is going to be the T-187 trick, I'm sure that it's going to go for probably more than that. It's probably going to go for $250 or maybe even more. Or it might go for about the same price. I don't know. But I do think it's probably going to go for a lot more than what the Zigzag Cigarette went for. So, I'm probably going to pucker up and spend the money on that anyways. But we're going to have to wait and see about that. But I'm really excited. Now, from what I've heard through the grapevine, they're only going to do a limited number of these. They're only going to do a run of 50. So, if you want to see the trick and possibly get it when it comes out, which is probably going to be probably over $200 for it. If you want to see it, you should definitely subscribe to Tenyo Elite's email listing. So you'll know before anybody else when that new trick comes out and when it's ready to be manufactured. And they said in the next couple months it should be ready to go. So if you want to see it and be the first person to know about it, subscribe to their email listing like I have done. Alright, that's going to do it for today's little Tenyo magic kind of Tenyo magic video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video coming tomorrow for Magical Mondays. Make sure to also register on my website and post in the forums, because the forums are actually kind of getting a little sparse right now. Not too many people are posting. And I've added a new section to my forums as well. It's the general magic discussion. So you can talk about anything magic related. And also make sure to follow me on Facebook, or follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, and add me to your Google Plus circles. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. You know how to mix up cards? You say, "You are not cards. You are not cards." The magic karate works. Whoops. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Of course, you get the 2 tubes, and you get a certain amount of bottles. Let me grab a party. Adults love the trick too, don't get me wrong, but I think kids love it a little bit more than it looks. It looks like you're actually taking and shuffling the cards.